Hi guys!
Aniq here.
Ali here.
Welcome to
K2M Unboxing and Reviews. So today we have a MacBook Air.
So this is the brand new M1 MacBook Air with Apple's own CPU, which is
The new M1 chip. And so this one has the M1 and 16 GB with a 512 GB SSD.
So let's open it.
Yeah.
There we are.
Now let's put it right here.
And we opened it up, and first thing you see is the MacBook Air. You guys can see it here.
And this is the space gray color.
Yeah, it's in space gray, as you guys can see. Let's take it out. Under it, there's the simple USB-C to USB-C wire for charging.
Yes.
You guys can see this. Also, there's the Designed by Apple in California thing. Let's take that out.
And underneath it is the power brick, and this is 30 watts.
A small 30-watt brick.
Yeah.
You guys can see it's a USB-C brick. Let's put this to the side, and then we have what's in the Designed by Apple in California thing. MacBook Air hand guide. You guys can see this. Welcome to your MacBook Air, Thunderbolt.
And also has Touch ID.
It has Touch ID.
And so they removed the touch bar, and they added a separate button for Touch ID.
Yeah.
So if you just put your finger on it, it will be it.
Yeah. So there's this normal paper with warranty and stuff, and now they have silver Apple stickers instead of white now, which is cool.
Yeah.
So you guys can see this here is a beautiful space gray color.
And it has 4 Thunderbolt ports to one
you can
each side.
see there's one headphone jack here, other side, 2 Thunderbolts. Okay. One difference, I'm pretty sure in the older MacBook Airs there was one on each side, but now they're both on the same side.
And the keyboards also changed. So they use a scissor mechanism instead of the butterfly keyboard. So yeah.
Yeah. This MacBook Air here, a little bit about the M1 in this. It has 8 core for a CPU and an 8 core GPU. The number of cores is the same as an Intel i1. So i9. Yeah. So it's technically as powerful as an i9 or like the max you can buy. So this thing, it comes with a max 2 TB SSD, and it's 2 times faster than the older SSDs in their models.
And it has 18 hours of battery life, which is 6 hours more than the previous MacBook Air.
As you can see, they got rid of the old touch bar. So let's set it up and then we'll come back.
Welcome back,
guys. So we're done setting it up. It was really easy. It only took 5 minutes. That's the good thing about Mac.
And it's pretty easy, and it's pretty easy to be synced.
So you guys can see the thing, the computer here. So a couple of things about this computer is that it no longer has the touch bar. That's been removed, and now it only has a power button with Touch ID on it.
And the switches have been changed from butterfly to scissor switches, which is a bit different.
This also has now a max of 16 gigs of RAM instead of the previous 8 gigs of RAM.
And it also you can upgrade it to 2 terabytes of storage now, which is if you don't need an external hard drive or anything for it anymore.
So this also has so with the M1, it now has 8 core. It now has an 8 core CPU, which is
an 8 core GPU.
So the 8 core CPU is the same number of cores an Intel i9 has, which is currently the highest model CPU you can get on the 16-inch. So
it's this is 2.8 pounds, so it's under 3 pounds, which is good.
It's really light too, and it's like really portable, which is a good thing.
And there's 2 USB-Cs on this side, which is the right side for me, over here, and on the other side, there's one audio
jack. So now we have the 13-inch MacBook Pro from 2018.
Yes. So
So you guys can see these both 13-inch models. To be exact, this is 13.3 inches. This is also 13.3 inches for the screen size.
And this one has butterfly switches with a touch bar, and this one has scissor switches with no touch bar.
So the MacBook Pro here, it's a little bit thicker than the MacBook Air here.
And it's a bit more heavier, which is like 3.3 pounds, which is like a bit more heavy.
So the thing with the MacBook Pros is that, like, if you really need more power and you need stuff that needs more power, the MacBook Pros are better. But this thing is also really good since it's like lighter than all the rest of the models, and it also has the M1, which you can actually do a lot of stuff with it. So now we also have the 15-inch 2016 MacBook Pro. So now you guys can see. So this MacBook Pro is it's a 15-inch 2016 model. So this thing, Apple no longer makes 15 inches because they now moved on to 16 inches since they could make larger screens on their the same form factor.
And this one has butterfly switches just like the 13-inch MacBook Pro and the touch bar.
The MacBook Pro 15 inches, these come with other GPU, so it would be better for
like video editing or programming. It would be better for like more work at the same time.
Yes, so
Let's
put this aside, and now we have the brand new 2020 MacBook Pro 16-inch. So you guys can see there's a huge difference in size. There's a very big difference in weight too.
Yes.
This thing has a 16-inch screen, so
similarities, they both have the same keyboard switches and stuff, but what difference is this has a touch bar and a separate button for this. For the Touch ID, they both have an escape button and a separate Touch ID and power button.
So let's show them the size. So you guys can see this one is way thinner.
Yes.
And this one's way thinner, and the size, it's huge compared to the 13-inch, the 16-inch. So the thing is with the 16 inches right now, they don't have a M1 model. So if you want an M1 chip, the MacBook Pro 13-inch, that one, they have an M1 model for that, and they also have the Intel model if you wanted one. But right now for the 16 inches, you can only buy the Intel models.
And now the MacBook Air can also support 8K displays. So if you have a Pro XDR display, it's compatible with this.
Yeah, so the MacBook Air here, it's great for lots of work and simple things you can do. It's really portable too. So thank you guys for watching this video.
Please like this video.
And subscribe to our channel.
Remember to hit the bell icon.
Bye.
Bye.